Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the continuation of my earlier video. I want to tell you how I was able to plan my wedding by myself without using the help of a wedding planner. Now I'm going to move to caterer, the one that almost cost me and my husband's fight. Caterer. My husband was hell-bent on using one vendor that his sister used during her time, and me, this vendor, me, I know, when you say on point, classy, as in, oh my god, I'm very specific. The chargers must be crazy, they must be dope, the napkin must be, the cutlery must be classy, vintage, good. Not like a fucking knife. No. You have to have your menu list printed with my whole wedding effigy, blah blah blah. That's that kind of caterer, and everything on the menu list is what they have. As in, the caterer had to come down for me a menu of 2,200 per plate. She had to give me for 1,800. As in, this menu had Chinese, this different kind of Chinese, Thai, jollof, ewa, name it, like Yoruba party, that kind of menu where you have beans, fish, all those kind of things. Oh boy, that one of my uncle, the other is uncle and there's uncle. One of my uncle saw them carrying the Chinese, bringing out the whole smoke and fire thing. I was like, hey, I want that thing, I want that pepper soup. The guy did not hear that he said pepper soup. Now went to bring Chinese for him. He now brought it. It wasn't looking like pepper soup. He was like, what's this one? He says Chinese. Hey, say carry this thing before you give me frog to eat. Wait on her before I get him. What do they call frog? I really love my caterer. I would recommend my caterer anytime to anybody. This video is not sponsored by anybody. As in, they made my day, they made my wedding day very easy for me. My photographer, Sleek, was at the hotel with us on time, snapping, videoing. My church is very, very, very. If you know my church, the Potter's House of Lagos, you would know that they work with time. They're like Oyibo. You cannot come late, and they had already put some money on fixed. Like, if you come 1 minute late, that money is going. Like, aside from some monies that were paid for wedding fee, there's 150k that was on standby. If you should come late, that money has gone. See, if I carry that 50k, buy better human hair. I know, so I buy something for my hair. So I wasn't willing to lose that money, man. So I ran. I did not take my pictures complete. I ran. If you see my picture with my bridesmaid, I was just like, because the only thing in my head is how to go. And aside from that, if you should come late, my pastor could get angry and leave. So that's the kind of, he's that disciplined, and I'm a worker. I cannot afford to come late. He will not even take it easy on me compared to people that are not workers in church. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So I had to go on time. It was even my photographer that even tied my wedding gown rope at the back. So that was how in a hurry I was, and I made traffic and stuff like that. My cake vendor, I struck a very good agreement with her that, okay, this is how many tiers is going to be. I cannot afford, after paying. The cake was like, everything about the cake and ice cream was like 180,000 naira. So I can't afford to now have that cake and still have a dessert stand. Do you understand? So the cake vendor is already a dessert professional. So we had already gotten ice cream and waffle stands. So the same cake, the cake is not fondant. I didn't want fondant. I wanted something that I can just do like this. Sweet meringue buttercream, man, dope. So I wanted something that see that cake, after everything, dismantle the thing on the ground, keep my own. This tier is my own. The remaining, cut it, use it to serve with ice cream because we bought ice cream, counts something county or something. So we served it with ice cream. Then we had waffle stand, so she was serving waffles and ice cream. So it was already an automatic dessert stand, so people would be like, oh, we ate ice cream and cake, we ate waffle and ice cream, blah blah blah. So that was okay for me. I didn't need to kill myself by making a cake and still having a dessert stand again. But she had already decorated something that she used as dessert stand. Immediately I cut cake, blah blah blah, cake disappear, quick go and cut. That one is sorted. Now my cocktail, I had a cocktail stand. That one was for after party. So that one, they were working with my eye. Nobody, no Jupiter, we tell them to serve and they will serve. They will not even answer you. But if I do them like this, all the way from where I was, like, they will bring to me there. I was drinking my cocktail. It made sense. Now the guys that I did my small chops were the ones that did my grills. So I did it in a way that I would not break the bank at all. My wedding is a 350-seater wedding. I did small chops for 300. I did grills for 50. Then I did asun at the same time. So no matter how, you must get one. The grills were supposed to be for after party. The grills and the cocktails and the asun. So I don't know how they did the small chops, but it went round. The guy did extra. So everybody got small chops. Nobody, I did not eat small chops. Not those kind of nonsense you hear in weddings. I did not hear it. I'm not bragging, but that's the truth. The guy did overdo. He brought the thing there and was doing it there. Nothing like, say, this girl paid for this. He was doing it there hot. The thing had the small chop had pancake. It had sausage dipped in butter. It had chicken. It had mosa. It had spring roll. It had samosa. It had what's it called? Prawns. Yeah. And classy. The serving made sense. My caterer, the reason why what drew me to my caterer are the serving guys. Oh, this woman, I don't know if he used to do modeling for them first before she would choose. They are tall. With their shirt, they now have muzzle like this. If they are serving, if they are coming, boom, 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 boom. They're not big, they're set. I was like, I gotta use this caterer. Their people are on point, clean, white, with their, oh my god, packaging. People, see, at the end of the day, all these things, if you don't put it together and control of them at once, everything will scatter out, because this one will just be in there, this one. So I had to now look for a reliable person to actually give this person, okay, this is this person's vendor, this is this person's number, this vendor number. Please, once it's that day, the night to your wedding, you don't have time to start pursuing all these vendors up and down. You don't have that time. So what you will just do is see, help me call this person, and now you now delegate another person that will follow up on this person that is with all the vendors' number. I don't know if you understand why, because what is most likely going to happen on that wedding day is that your phone would go off and you can't even start calling all these people. So these people are actually responsible for following up with the vendors. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This person is following up with the vendor, and this person is following up on the person that's also been following up with the vendor, so that person will not just slack. Thankfully, none of the vendors slacked. The decorator was there on time. There was nothing like the decorator was still doing something while we were there. Nothing like that. Caterer came, because it's a Swiss meringue buttercream. The caterer has to bring the cake in like almost to the time where we want to cut it, because so that the cake doesn't start melting away and stuff like that. So that one came on time. Caterer on point, sleek, everything. My table was beautiful, as in the presentation was bad, man. And decorator, I love you. I will still thank you here again. I love you. I thank you. Then my bridesmaid, one mistake you should never ever make is to collect your bridesmaid's clothes last minute. And as a bride, you cannot afford to give your own self BP. My bridesmaid clothes, I took it, my wedding is Saturday, I took the clothes on Thursday, and the only one I could see was that of my cousin, so I used it to judge everybody's own clothes. Other people's clothes were looking good after I saw them later, but that of my cousin that was with me, because my sister is bridesmaid, she's not wearing the same thing with them. So my cousin that was seeing, her own was very bad, so it gave me stress, BP, like I was not here again. So last minute I had to carry my money that is in the bank. I entered Lagos Island Market. Hey, I was like a mad person. I was going from shop to shop looking for clothes to buy. Thankfully, I had good bridesmaids. As in, I had to call them that this is how much I have, this is how much that the clothes I have found is, and this is the excess. I'm willing to donate this. You people just paid this, and they all paid because they have paid before for the clothes that got bad. Now they are paying again for this one. Oh my god, they're wonderful people. I got the clothes, and the clothes I got made brain. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. You will not believe that this clothes is last minute. Like, you will not believe that this clothes is last minute. I guess how much I got them for. 7,500. As in way cheaper than how much they paid for the clothes that was bad, like way cheaper. But this was 7,000. I was willing to put down 5,500 for everybody, for all the bridesmaids. Then they now put down to 2,500, as in last minute money that I did not budget for, but I had to do it, man. So these are things you have to take care of way before your church wedding. Like, sort that out. And for my wedding gown, I got my wedding gown. I got it from, yes, I do. My date is June 1st. I don't know if people were not getting married that day, but that cloth was not booked that day. And normally, the cheapest they can give out that particular clothes that I wanted to rent, I didn't buy. I don't have strength to buy any clothes, and I'll be looking for who to dash it to. Clothes that I wear once. I'm sorry. I rented it. So I mean to buy the wedding gown of my dream, I will rent the wedding gown of my dream and return it back. Make sense? Awesome. So I rented this wedding gown. This wedding gown was something else. So since nobody was the gown wasn't booked for that day, and people weren't getting married on that date. I don't know if that day was, I don't know, there was not too much wedding that day, that June 1st. So I grabbed it. So I got it for 50k rental, and I had to deposit some money for them to adjust it, like 6k. Deposit in case of anything was 15k. Everything I paid was 75k for the wedding gown. So I got a good buy. Some people be like, it's high. It's not high. There are some wedding gowns that you cannot rent for that amount. The kind of wedding gown I'm talking of, you can't rent it for that amount. The minimum you can rent that wedding gown for is 70,000 naira. So that's why I got it for a good buy. That's why I feel I got it as a good buy. So I don't know, I've said a lot of things. Couples have to agree on the method of budgeting they will be using, because I found out that me and him talking about it used to cause fights. We can fight, we fight. So what I do is that, okay, whenever we're in the office, he created an Excel. We put unrealistic pricing column, actual or normal, like a minimalist one. So anything, if you put a price for wedding gown for minimalist one, you put actual one here, then you now put what you really want, the highest thing in your head, you put it. You know the man, he will always work with the last one. Me, I will always work with the middle one, so I don't want to get stranded at any point. So that was what we did. At every point in time, we're working with that Excel, adjusting it. So any addition, we kept putting it in and blah blah blah. It is not a must to sell ashwebi. Me, I sold to some people at the end of the day, of which some people are still owing me up to today. So if you cannot chase them, don't do it. Especially if you are planning your wedding yourself, you can't come and go and die for nothing because of ashwebi. So you can do it, or you can hand it over to somebody. Me, for one, I didn't have who to hand it over to. My sister that I can hand that kind of thing over to, she's in Aba. My younger sister, I don't know if I can hand that thing to her. So not like she with my money, but she won't be serious with it. So prioritize that period. Arguments. That caterer one. My husband sat down, was thinking that, does he really want to do this? With the way I spoke to him, that caterer one. So you have to try as much as possible to reach an agreement amicably, and don't fight, because this period is the when you are trying to decide or plan on what you are going to do on your wedding, and devil is trying to put sansa in your garri. You need to be calm. This is not the period for you guys to be fighting. It's most likely going to happen. There's nobody that it did not happen to. Seriously, tell me that couple that did not fight in the planning process of their wedding, and I'll tell you they're liars. So please, we don't want serious. Some people fight at this stage where people are agreeing on trying to pick a vendor or something. It could be toothpick vendor self can cause fights. Is that bad? Toothpick vendor can cause fights. So not talk of caterer, all those things. So you have to be, ladies, learn to speak in a low tone, because men, they don't want to be seen as you want to be the man over them most times. No matter how calm a man is, that thing is embedded in them. So you have to be calm. So that's about it. Prayer, please, let's all pray. Cover yourself, cover your husband, cover the whole wedding. I don't know, I've jumped a lot of things. I didn't speak about a lot of things, but however, it is God that makes the marriage beautiful. However you're going to pray, you pray that your marriage be more beautiful than your wedding, because that is the main university. You get my point? So I don't know if you enjoyed this video. If you watch this video up until now, that means you are interested in this video. That means you are getting married soon, and you're looking for ways to cut costs. So if you have any question, you can go to the description box to ask. And if you have any video you want me to do and elaborate on, because this is a real life case where I planned my wedding myself, so I should be able to tell you one or two things. In case I didn't cover it, I would cover it in the video. So just go to the description box and drop your comments, and I will get back to you, or instead I'll make a video about it. Thank you for watching. You can share this video, you can like it, you can subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. You can watch more video here. You can watch more video here.